Hey guys, it's your boy the Anthony and my boy Don, the human echo over here.
Whoa!
And we are Break Room Blitz. Thank you guys for watching. Please like if we make you smile or laugh, okay? Any one of those, even a little smirk. Go ahead and hit that like. If we make you think or you disagree, go ahead and comment, and I will gladly respond to you and let you know why you are wrong, okay? And if you want to see our faces every week, because ladies, you know, we be looking good, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that subscription button with the notification bell, and poof, we pop up on your screen, okay?
Alright.
Alright, so we're going to go over some movie news with you. We're going to run down what, you know, came out this weekend, some topics, and then we'll sum it up with maybe some, I don't know, we'll figure out how we want to end it. Yeah. But, alright, so what we got this weekend?
So we got some movies that came out this weekend. We went to go see The Predators.
What?
Didn't do too well.
No,
we got 34% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Pretty whack. I gave it a 2 out of 5.
I gave it a 0 out of 5 Don't recommend it. You know, save
go.
your money. Go see something else. Save your time.
Yeah.
We got another movie called Simple Favor, and Anna Kendrick's in it. It was a mom playdate type of movie. When the mom goes missing, it's like a suspenseful thriller movie.
Wish you really went to go see that.
Yeah, it's way more interesting. Yeah. And then we got White Boy Rick with Matthew McConaughey.
White Boy Rick.
It's about the gangsters and
Rick the Ruler.
FBI informants. So yeah, I mean, got some interesting choices this week,
and we will be going to see that next week. So look out for that review.
Yeah, check out our review for Predators too.
Yes, you should already have seen that. If you have not seen the review for Predator, go ahead and hop on now and get on that. Press play so we can get some views, okay?
Right.
You can enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. That's all we got? That's all we got?
That's it. That's what we got going this week.
Alright, so we're going to start with the elephant in the industry. It's what the hell is going on with Superman.
Soups! Man!
So, apparently, this is what the story I got. At first it was like a rumor, and then it just became like truth. They tried to get him to be a cameo in Shazam movie.
Right, yeah.
And he's like, well, where's my actual movie? Because you're making Wonder Woman, Shazam, Aquaman, those, what's the
Teen Titans?
The bird,
Bird.
There's some.
Bird is the word.
I forget the name of it, but
Hawk one?
There's a few. There's like 4 or 5 movies besides Superman. He's like, hold on.
Yeah.
Where is my damn movie? I'm not no psychic. I'm Superman.
My movie chick?
Yeah. So they couldn't really come to an agreement, and he might be. And it hasn't really been official.
Right.
But he might be out. He might be doing the Ben Affleck and getting the hell out of there. But I feel like he has a legit reason to.
Yeah.
Because he has been a trooper. He hasn't said nothing bad about any of these movies.
No.
He hasn't been on social media saying where's my movie?
You know what? He's a fan of what he does. You know, he is his own fan, and he's a fan of just like all the heroes. I remember him showing video with a mask on, going around and getting the autographs of Will Smith for Suicide Squad at the Comic-Con. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so he kind of did it really discreetly. He's a fan.
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. And I like that because he takes his job serious. He understands that he is Superman to people.
You could tell what he loves doing. I remember when he was a young actor doing The Count of Monte Cristo, and then when he was much older and he was doing the Immortals movie. He was a little kid. That's why.
Oh, he was in the Immortals movie.
Yeah, he was the main dude.
That's right. Yeah. I was like, I don't remember this dude at all. Yeah. But now I do remember. I do remember. But him as Superman, he's my favorite Superman.
He looks the part.
You know, I didn't grow up in the 60s and 70s, so I didn't see the what's his name? The original Superman.
Oh my God,
I forget his name, but I didn't see that. I mean, I did eventually.
Yeah.
But he just looked real goofy to me, and he didn't have a super body. This dude is buff. He's swole. I'm Superman, bruh.
I lift, bruh.
Right. In and off, or on and off the camera, I'm Superman.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate that. All that it goes into that he has to do, the workout that he has to do to beat Superman, He ain't just walking around like that. He want to play the part.
Yeah, yeah. He sounds the part. He looks the part.
So I appreciate that. So Warner Brothers, if they can't get their shit together, I think I'm just done with this franchise.
Oh, I've been done.
I think that, it needs to just do a reboot.
Yeah, they need to reboot it, especially now. If you lost Ben Affleck and you lose Superman, Batman vs. Superman, man, you lost the two biggest dudes of your franchise. Yeah. You lost the two oldest superheroes of comics in general.
Yeah. You can't get it together. It's like
You're done.
It's like they don't care about the audience. They're like, this is what we're going to give you, and you better shut the hell up.
Right.
And we're like, no, we're going to shut the hell off.
Right.
And turn to something else and watch Avengers, Infinity War, okay?
Yes.
We're going to watch how it should have been done.
Right.
But I think they need to reboot it if they take him off of being Superman. Just reboot the whole thing so that all this nonsense is wiped off the slate, off of my mind, and don't try to be like the Joneses. Don't look over there at Marvel. What are they doing?
Right. No.
Do your own. And if you are, do it exactly the way they did it.
And they got
individual movies.
The really cool thing about DC is they got really cool storylines. Like, they got amazing storylines. Like, in the comics,
they did.
You've got something there already. You could make something original. I know that they were trying to do way too much with this whole, like, Flashpoint paradox, but at this point, that's probably their best bet if they stick to it. Because then they can actually get a brand new actor to play Superman and get a different actor to play Ben Affleck's father, Thomas Wayne. I
just think, me personally, if I can't be excited about what they're going to put on the screen, if they do Flashpoint.
Yeah.
That's a whole new story, whole new thing, and we saw what happened with the Flash in Justice League.
Yeah.
He's going back in time. We're like, when did he get these powers?
Yeah.
Let me enjoy what I knew of the character.
Right.
He wasn't going back in time.
You're already diving into it too fast.
You have to let the audience, which is mostly 30 to 50-year-olds, enjoy what they grew up with.
Yeah.
And let them have the same powers. Because we're like, when the hell did he be able to go back in time? Why does he have our helmet and armor on?
Makes no sense.
So
you're not letting the story breathe. You know what I'm saying?
And then once we get that, then you can start doing some alternative. I like the whole one-off movies, like what what they're doing with with the Joker movie. It's a one-off movie. I like that. But as far as like the main, I guess, cast, they need to be what we know.
Yeah, give us one timeline. And I hate to keep bringing in Marvel into it, but they're doing it right. I mean, they're giving us these other original stories with these new characters, but keeping on that same timeline. It's all present day, and everyone's coming into it on their own.
Right, and you know what? Marvel isn't perfect, so don't look over there at them.
No.
Do your own thing. Don't worry about trying to catch up to them. They put in work.
Yeah.
This is a prime example. Nothing comes easy. You have to put in the work. There is no shortcuts in life. And Warner Brothers and DC trying to do shortcuts.
Yeah.
And look at you. You're wasting all this money, wasting all this talent.
A lot.
And wasting my damn patience, okay?
Right.
So get it together.
Breaking my heart.
So, on the, I guess, theme of not knowing if a character or a actor is going to be the character anymore. So, Matt Reeves has finished, it was a rumor, Matt Reeves has finished the Batman script.
Wow, okay.
So, with that, they aren't sure if Ben Affleck is going to star in it. He is going to produce it.
What?
But, I think at this point it's kind of ego type of thing.
Sure.
If I can't produce and direct and act, I'm out. But they were thinking about getting Kit Harington, Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. He's like, I don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Right. From the Game of Thrones, Jon Snow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I agree with that choice, but my thing is, if we're going to do this whole universe,
Go ahead.
You need to have the same people.
Yeah.
That's what a universe is. Now, if it was going to be an alternate universe, then maybe. But he's like real young. He's way younger than Ben Affleck. So I don't know what timeline this is in. I don't know what the script is. I don't know. I'm assuming it's like after Justice League, but it could be before, kind of like Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
But if they're thinking about having been in it in the first place, it must be present time. It must not be back in the day.
I wouldn't say that either, because this whole time we've had Ben Affleck as this Batman. He's been an older Batman. He's been an older Batman that's had several past Robins. A Robin that even died.
Oh, I want to see that story so bad.
So I mean, they've alluded to all this stuff that Batman has been through, but they haven't actually came out with it. It's all just been based upon what we know in the comics and what we have to try to decipher ourselves, which is just a bad recipe. Just give it to us already and let us know. Okay, if you're going to give us a younger Batman, being Kit Harington, you know what? That's fine. I don't see him as Batman. I see him more as a Nightwing. But
what I've stopped doing is I stopped judging the actor before I see them, because I was gung-ho that Ben Affleck was not the guy for Batman.
You ruined Daredevil.
I'm like, Batman?
Right.
Why? But actually, he's one of my favorite Batmans. He is my favorite Batman. Yeah. I'm going to just say it.
Yeah, he was brutal. He's dope. For me, he really did it with Batman vs. Superman. I mean, that movie was dope because of him.
Right.
I mean, it was just
That's
dope.
really the only movie we got a real Batman.
I can't imagine what they're going to do with this new Batman and why Ben Affleck is just fronting the money for it.
Well, he's going to get paid, you know.
Oh, I want to get paid.
He's an executive producer.
I didn't say I wasn't going to do the movie. I'm going to do the movie by giving you money.
Right, he's going to invest his money and get paid off of it. But I just think that they need to really sit down and come to terms. And at this point, I just believe that Warner Brothers should give a little. They really just should. They're too deep in it to just trying to make a stand and then lose their characters. So, I mean, because if we just talked about Superman, and Superman doesn't have a movie lined up, well, then his contract could potentially end, and I don't know when his contract does end, but then you lose him because you can't even string him along with a movie down the line.
Right. So
then you don't know what's going on with Ben Affleck. He's like, I'm about to be out of here. Just give me one more, I guess, Justice League, and I'm out. I don't even want to do his own standalone movie.
It was enough that Superman was already doing the Mission Impossible movie, in between filming Justice League. That tells you enough. That tells you enough how bad DC is doing.
Somebody want to pay him, you got to go make that money.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's like, I can't help if you guys don't know how to shoot a movie, because now I'm in this other production, I got a mustache. So
I signed the contract to keep this thing.
I guess you're gonna pay $100 million to get this all digitally removed.
Look terrible.
Only you. I didn't even notice it, actually.
I noticed it immediately.
I saw.
I was like, this movie's gonna be bad. It's like, what are you doing to this movie?
So what do you guys think? Do you think that Jon Snow or Kit Harington can play the role, or is just someone's terrible idea? Let me know what you guys think.
I might be surprised. I like Jon Snow, but I see him as a Nightwing.
I can definitely do the Nightwing. Yeah. I'm cool with the Nightwing. So the next topic we have is Venom reportedly rated PG-13, so it can cross over with the MCU Spider-Man later on. I'm not fine at all, because I did not like Homecoming. I was one of the only ones that thought it was trash. I don't like that version of Spider-Man. I didn't grow up on that Spider-Man. I don't know what Spider-Man that is. I know that a lot of this society doesn't really like masculine energy. So they like that he's a little boy, he's crying, he's whining, he's pulling on Iron Man's coattail. Iron Man, don't take the suit from me. Slap! Yeah. You are still Spider-Man with a suit you made.
Right.
So I don't really want Venom to be in the Spider universe right now?
I really don't want to. I mean, after everything that they've actually showed us, like, they've made it so that it was, like, really dark. I mean, when they hit us with that first Venom trailer, I was like, whoa, this is borderline a horror movie, actually. Like, seeing Tom Hardy doing all that spastic stuff, and he's really acting the part like he's in pain and stuff with this symbiote.
He kind of looks like It.
Yeah.
With the teeth?
It did, yeah. Like that whole, like, yeah. That's what gives it that horror element, really. Right. You know, I really thought they were gonna make it rated R, just because, I mean, hey, Deadpool worked, Logan worked. I mean, why not do a Venom?
But that goes into, you know, the reason why I don't want Disney owning all the things that I love.
Yeah.
Now, if it's Toy Story, sure, own that. If it's Pixar stuff, go ahead. But when it comes to, like, Star Wars and Marvel, I'm not a big fan of them owning it because it's all going to be rated PG-13.
Yeah.
And now we got the Fox deal, which I haven't heard if it actually went through, if the government let it go through. I know they signed the contract, but I think it's still in the courts or whatever.
Right.
But now we're going to get the X-Men and no more R-rated Logan.
Logan, yeah.
We're probably not going to get any more R-rated
Yeah.
Deadpools. So that's the issue with a company like Disney owning everything.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, when you own everything, you don't got to be this little prissy company anymore. I own everything. What are you going to do, not watch my stuff?
Right.
We're going to have rated R things.
Yeah.
But they're still tiptoeing around. And to me, I think that a movie like Venom,
you have to,
needs to be rated R.
How can you not have? You got this. How big teeth you have, and it's like it's the big bad wolf. He's a villain. He's like a nemesis. He's like what we've always wanted in a Spider-Man movie. When you think about Spider-Man's arch nemesis, it's something that we've never had. I mean, yes, we've had the whack-ass one.
I like Part 3. Spider-Man 3, I liked it. I don't know why people didn't like it.
Get out of here.
You had everything that you wanted.
You could take that. Take that and get it out of here.
All right.
That's what just like that was the whole downfall of that anyway. They tried doing way too much. I mean, to have a Venom movie though, a dedicated Venom movie as this character, I'm still pretty psyched for it though. Just because they got Tom Hardy. I mean, man,
he's a great actor.
I can't imagine anyone better. I mean,
but I wanted to see like
this. That is,
I wanted to see like deaths.
Right.
I wanted to see like him devour someone.
See him rip somebody apart, just like.
Right, and maybe I'm a little morbid, but I just like to see those type of things in a fictional movie.
Yeah.
And he's Venom. He's already an anti-hero in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
At least let me see some rated R stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a little weird, but I guess I understand. But he needs to be a real villain. I don't know why he has to be rated PG-13 for him not to be a villain in the Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
Because
I think they can make that adjustment. Like I wouldn't mind if they made this movie rated R, and then when they incorporate Spider-Man, make that PG-13.
Yeah, Spider-Man saves the day. Right. He never gets to kill anyone. There you go. That's the explanation.
I mean,
but because what was the villain in Homecoming?
The Vulture.
The Vulture. He was pretty dark.
He was pretty dark.
He threatened to shoot Peter Parker.
He was like
a kid.
So this is my gun. This is my piece.
Right.
I know who you are. I'm not gonna kill you, but I will kill everyone you love.
Right. So they can make it edgy.
Yeah.
You don't have to make this PG-13 in order to put him in the next movie.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally. What do you guys think? You know, do you want to see a rated PG-13 Venom or no? Because I don't really want to.
Yeah, I do.
But you still do?
I mean, I want to see the movie regardless.
But would you have to pick rated R or PG-13?
Yeah, rated R. Come on. Okay. I feel like it opens it up.
So those are our topics. Oh, we did watch the Predator movie.
We did watch Predator.
It was pretty whack.
Yeah. I mean, when you talk about, like, you know, what movies suffer from going to different ratings, like rated PG-13, rated R, honestly, I feel like this movie right here, it was just overall going to be bad regardless. Regardless if they were to give it like a PG-13 rating or whatever, because they did that with RoboCop. One of the newer RoboCop movies, they made PG-13. It was really bad. But for this movie, I mean, Predator is so iconic, and they made it rated R, but it was still whack.
It was better than RoboCop, though. The new RoboCop, I will say that. I know you gave it a 0.
Yeah.
But
I don't know which one I could watch. I don't know which one.
This was at least better than RoboCop, but it wasn't Predator of the old.
Right.
Some of the CGI was kind of whack.
The CGI was pretty whack at a lot of times.
The gear he had looked like toys, like a Power Ranger toy you can get off of the shelf at Target.
Right.
It just wasn't. It wasn't good.
The acting was bad. Everyone's lines, whatever they were saying, it was just like really out of place. There was way too many jokes. Not enough like serious planning going on.
Yeah. What we like to do is, even though the critics might give it a bad rating, we want to go see it anyway.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's good. Because Peppermint, we thought was really good.
Peppermint was great, and that was a one-off storyline. But like how they're doing all these John Wick movies, I mean, the girls get a chance too. Why not?
Right. And the critics gave it a 16%, but the audience gave it an 80%.
And I gave it like a 95%. I mean, I thought it was near perfect. But, I mean, this is why we go see these movies for ourselves. We're going to be our own judge.
Right.
But
they got it right this time.
They did get reps.
So
actually, I would say we were way more brutally, criticizing this movie than they were.
Yeah, but we were on par, though. We weren't too far off.
No. We were right.
So don't worry about seeing that.
Yeah, I'll skip it.
Right.
Don't spend your money. Do not spend your money for this movie. Honestly, like, there was a part towards the end of the movie where I was like, this would have been dope on Netflix.
Oh, it wouldn't be dope on Netflix. It just belongs there.
It just belongs there. Yeah. Because, I mean, I saw that Cloverfield Paradox movie, which I did love that movie.
I like too.
And I felt like, yeah, this would have been good on Netflix, you know. And that's it.
It wasn't ready for the theatrical release.
It was not.
So, but to sum things up, I'm putting you on the spot, but I'm pretty sure you have an answer. Let us know what your favorite movie is, or one of them. Doesn't have to be your favorite, but one of them, and why, just to kind of, I guess, have a dialogue with, or I guess set some type of point of reference for the audience. We're doing this, our new segment is new, so you can kind of get a reference of what we like and don't like and things like that. So, what's your favorite movie?
Of the year?
No, of all time.
Oh, of all time. Woo! Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Really?
Yeah.
Of all time?
All time.
Wow, I was not expecting you to say. I thought you were going to say The Matrix.
No, and it used to be. But, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, hands down, best movie of all time. I literally watch that movie at least once every year, if not every 6 months. So twice a year. And it's just one of those movies that, like, I just, I've never felt like such like satisfaction that they covered everything, every single basis. You know, it was funny, it was dramatic, it was epic. It was just the ending. Yeah. When it actually ended, I knew that that was it. This was the end. There's no coming back.
People complain that there's like 5 different endings, but I loved it.
I loved it.
I don't mind.
I felt like, honestly, I was so happy the way that it ended that I was kind of sad that it was over.
I know.
You know, I was just like, damn, I know it's over.
And then they gave you The Hobbit, which never really lived up to The Lord of the Rings.
No, I didn't. But I did like the Battle of the Five Armies. But, I mean, it's just, they just jammed so much in this movie. I mean, I even watched the extended cut of this movie, and it's like a 3-4 hour long movie.
The only way to watch them.
It's so good.
I watch them all. I can't just watch one.
Right.
I have to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
I probably do that maybe once a year, maybe every other year, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll just watch them all with the director's cut.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
I just love that movie so much.
Well, mine's not going to be as epic or well known, even though that's one of my favorite trilogies for sure.
Oh yeah.
Besides Star Wars, but even though I guess Star Wars is not a trilogy. But anyway, my favorite movie, one of them anyway, is I'm gonna just say Antoine Fisher, just because it's not my top one. I was gonna just mention one though. I'm kind of embarrassed to say my real top one.
Man, if you don't get out of here with that right now, what is this guy doing to me?
Okay, fine. Baby Boy.
Thank you.
Is my number one movie. I know a lot of people like, what, Baby Boy? But it's because when I saw it, I was able to relate to him.
They're telling my story.
To that story. You know, I'm a black man living in LA. Where they shot it was around the corner from where I lived. You know, I wasn't necessarily, I wasn't like a gangbanger. I wasn't like a thug. But I was kind of like a little rough. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I used to sell like candy, CDs, DVDs, and he sold dresses. You know, that was his hustle. So I had a hustle. I got kicked out of the house when I was 16. His mama kicked him out of the house. Now, my mom's boyfriend never whipped my ass. But, but I was able to relate. You know, I was having like issues with my girlfriend at the time. He's having baby mama issues. I was able to relate. And there was a lot of funny lines in there. A lot of my, I guess a lot of my phrases that I say come from that movie. I was just able to relate. It's one of my favorite ones. If it's on, I'm just always watching. It's a classic black movie.
Would you do you watch it every year, like once a year?
Not every year. I try not to watch it too much because it comes on BET like every other day.
Oh.
So to not wear it out.
Yeah.
I try not to watch it. So when I do, I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. Yeah. You know, so that's how I always do my movies. But so yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. I have some other ones. I respect his choice though. That's a really good one. I was just a little older when I saw that movie. And most of my favorites are like when I was a kid. Yeah. And it's just dear to my heart.
Yeah.
But, alright guys, that is the movie news and a little bit about us. So you can kind of gauge where we're coming from. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment. We're a small channel trying to do big things. So please go ahead and share with your friends. Let them know. Feel free to comment. I always try to reply to all the comments unless it goes viral. Then I can't reply to all of them. You guys just talk so much yourselves, you know. But I do try to interact because I appreciate any fans or anyone that joins and wants to, talk. So, alright, I'm your boy DeAnthony.
I'm done.
And we're out, baby.
Peace. Movie news.